presentation of the NBA. It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
And tonight, it'll be the Bruins going up against the home team. Taking a look at this home squad on their home court against a subpar team, this is one they expect to win. As long as they play with effort, you have to like their chances. One thing we're seeing, Kenny, certain teams that started off hot are now falling by the wayside.
And that happens every year. This is nothing new. No surprise. Everyone does it. The league catches up to them at some point.
You know, after teams adjust to you, you have to adjust back. If you can't, shows you weren't all that to begin with.
Oh, very true, very true. Here's Kevin Harlan as we get ready for the tip.
Hi, and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. And with most of the season in the books, the power rankings have really taken shape. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top five.
And you know, right now for the Bruins, they've gotten into a bit of a rut. The season hasn't gone as they had hoped. You just get the feeling that they're somewhat discouraged right now, and that has them with an inability to break through.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Shorty out there with AI. And it's ABC. Then there's Hill. And it's ABC in at the 1. They've got ABC. AI is out there with Davis. Then it's Thompson. And it's ABC in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Clark, here we are mid-season, and certain teams seem to really change gear and ratchet up the intensity.
Yeah, I agree with you. And some of that is familiarity, understanding who you are and what it takes for you to win, and being healthy is a big part of that. I think teams all over the league go through stretches where they're in a nice groove and rhythm, and there are a lot of variables that play into that.
Things settle down, don't they? Rotations, routines, like you said, all those things important.
Yeah, exactly. Well said.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
ABC passes to Hill. Here's Christopher. There's the 3. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Here's Thompson. It's deflected. Here's Shorty. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And it's Davis missing. Here's Shorty. He's guarded by Davis. Ortiz passes to ABC. Second chance shot. Thompson with the rebound.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
That's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit, maybe lost concentration too.
And the shot goes in.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Davis, the pass to Love. Kicks it to Thompson. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
Here's ABC. He's guarded by Davis. Passes it to Christopher. It's good from long range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Love the pass to Thompson. To the paint. They need this. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, with that emphatic slam.
And guys, that'll get his heart rate up a little bit. I can tell you that. Watch out. He can be a dangerous player when his motor is revved up that way.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the fourth.
It's tipped. quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Got that bucket in no time at all. ABC's got 5 now.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Got a hand on it. 1:36 left here in the first quarter. Outside for Davis. Back to Thompson. Over AI. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Davis. 5 points in the game.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
You know, your assumption would be that he'd be at a big disadvantage in that matchup, but you'd be assuming wrong.
And the shot goes in.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
58 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
Throw good. Davis. Brooks checked in for ABC. The Bruins also with the sub. The kid is checked in for ABC. And both free throws good for Davis. 55 seconds left in the first quarter. ABC passes to Ortiz. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
It's stolen. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. On the wing, Thompson. 9 points, last game out. Now Davis. 5 on the clock. Takes the 3. Here's Sharp. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Bruins lead by 4. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. So far, halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Bruins, what do you think, guys?
You got to credit their defense. Communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
The Bruins leading by 4, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at the Bruins, get out there with Campbell. Then it's Shorty, then it's AI, and it's Riley in at the center position.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
At the top of the key, Thompson. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Campbell against Davis. And there's the pass to Bernard. Here's Shorty. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Bernard. The 3. Here's Riley, And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And now let's take a look at the number of second chance points these teams have had over the last month. These guys never give up on a possession.
And they've really put an emphasis on offensive rebounding. And guys, it's paying off. The second chance points are coming in bunches.
The first one falls. Clark, over the last couple decades, the role of the big man has changed and required more skill outside shooting among them.
Yeah, that's one of the things. And then the ability to move your feet defensively.
Yes.
Because the three-point shot spaces the floor so much. And a lot of times teams will have 4, maybe 5 perimeter shooters out there regardless of size. So big guys, if they're going to play in that type of an alignment, have to be able to move their feet and effectively guard perimeter players and also make shots from the perimeter as well.
Amazing to see guys that big out there sometimes with a one-on-one with the guard, like on the three-point line.
No doubt. And also the big guys, we've got a ton of them, Kevin, across the league that can really knock down the three-point shot.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, one of the things that teams are more aware of in the age of analytics is the importance of sleep. Those teams are making adjustments. Morning shoot-arounds have been moved in some cases to the afternoon or eliminated altogether. There are many fewer teams that are taking red-eye flights across country. Some teams even give players orange-tinted glasses to encourage them to sleep. There's a lot of work to be done in this field, but the direction is clear.
Continuing to evolve. All right, David, thank you. Blacks checked in for Davis. That one misses. The Bruins leading by 4. Here's Bernard. And a missed layup.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Here's Thompson, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
A chance to check out AI here. How last month turned out for him, second in rebounding. And he provides that deterrent around the rim, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in blocks per game.
And again, look what he's done so far this season. Wiping the boards clean, ranking second in the league in rebounds. Outstanding effort.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Sinks the second.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. We know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Thompson. The shot comes out. The Bruins go the other way with it.
And their series last year was a bit of a comparison between the two conferences. Both were in the middle of the pack.
Well, you said it. Often it's the teams that are in the middle of the pack in their conference which more accurately show the conference's strength than a team at the top or the bottom. At least that's how I like to look at it.
Here's Black. Outside Robinson. Pass to Sharp. He kicks it to Thompson. Shot from free throw range. That shot is off.
Well, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
It seems like every shot these guys have been putting up has been going in. This month's top shooters. Take a look at Clark, a great player, second in the league.
It would be hard to imagine him shooting the ball much better than he has. He has been on fire.
his shots.
And he makes the first.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
ABC's checked in for ABC. And so Thompson nails both of them. Mark, you were such a terrific athlete growing up, and it must be fun for you watching your kids and soon your grandkids go through their athletic journeys.
It really is one of the great blessings and treats of my life to see our kids grow and develop as people, but also to enjoy different sports. Boys play basketball and soccer, and my daughter played volleyball, all played in college at some level. And so it is great. Anytime you see your kids find their lane, enjoy running in it, and do well in that lane, it's joy indescribable.
And he comes up with the deuce.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
The Bruins have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. To the inside. AI with the bucket. AI's got his second basket.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Always going up for the alley-oop here and out of bounds as the Bruins gain possession. On Tuesday and then on Saturday.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
The Bruins leading by 3. Campbell, the pass to Bernard. 1:09 left to play in the first half. Poked away, stolen by Robinson. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
AI, and yes, it's good. AI's got 6 points.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Black dishes to Robinson. Thompson outside. Inside, and that one is hammered home.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Beyond the arc, sinks the triple. The kid's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And here is Robinson. Pass to Black. Good if it goes. It's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And honestly, guys, in real time, I couldn't really see whether he got it off in time. But with the benefit of replay, it seems pretty clear that the clock expired just before the release.
And you know, as a player, you're aware of that clock ticking down on you. But within that last fraction of a second, it's really hard to know when you're focusing on your release and the defenders if you waited just a split second too long.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hands.
And even if they don't show it, I know the refs are proud of themselves after a replay proves them right. They're like, see, we had it right all along. So good call, fellas.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. The Bruins on top. They lead by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. And guys, for the Bruins, Kenny, what did you see from them?
Well, they've been rewarded for dumping the ball inside, keeping the defense honest. You have to mix it up. A little bit outside, a little bit inside. Now that separates teams.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
They did some good things, but the defense could have been much better. They allowed too many open looks, allowed the other team to make over half the shots. Some of that is not getting enough pressure on the ball, not really contesting at the rim. They look good, but not good enough.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been a clinic out there by Fresh.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Bruins leading by 4. We've got Thompson. ABC is out there with ABC. And there's Davis. And it's Love in at the 2-guard spot. Now the pass to Christopher. And the Bruins, another 3.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
And for the Bruins, AI is out there with Shorty. And it's ABC. And it's ABC. And it's Hill. And at the 5 down low. They get the rebound. Sharp. Off on the layup.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's AI. And he banks in the layup. AI's got the lead up to 9 now for the Bruins.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And it's good for 2. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Pass to Hill. Here's Christopher. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Passes it to Love. Here's the pass to ABC. Now Davis. The layup off target.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Here's AI. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
The Bruins have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. The Machines checked in for ABC. Free throw, no good. Name some traits that make for a great team leader. You've been in that role. What did you like and embrace, and what have you seen from others?
Well, I think it starts with humility, a real sense of as a leader, and then a really good example set. I think those qualities are essential. Humility speaks to selflessness, but also being one that holds yourself accountable too.
He's off on the first. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's ABC. He's guarded by Davis. Here's ABC. He averages about 5 points a game.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here's Davis. Baseline jumper. It's not going to go for him.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Ortiz passes to ABC. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Left side, Davis. Thompson outside. Love outside. Pass to Sharp. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Let's take a peek now here at the league leaders in rebounding. Take a look at Hill. A terrific rebound. 5th overall.
And you can't win games without rebounding the basketball. That's what has made him such an important part of what they do.
They get a hand on it. And the ball goes out of bounds. It's touched by Love.
All right, a chance to look at the stats for ABC. His last 10 games, 8th in assists, and he's a defensive ball hawk. You can't let your guard down. Remember, he's 10th in the league in steals per game.
And his floor awareness is undeniable. As you pointed out, top 10 in assists, and he's great at drawing the defense and making the perfect pass in stride. Here's ABC. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. Off with the layup.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Free throw missing.
You know, it's been a bad day for them at the line today as a whole, and far too often that's the case for this team.
The Bruins making a switch here. Singleton's checked in. And he can't hit the second. Now the Bruins with it. They're on an 11-2 run. Passes to Ortiz. Here's ABC, guarded by Harris. They grab their own miss.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Here's Thompson after the Bruins picking up a basket just moments ago. If it counts.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Now, here's AI. He's got 12. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
The Bruins leading by 11. Here's ABC. Drilled from 11 feet out. ABC's got 6. 5 seconds left in the third quarter. Jacks up a 3. No good. And so it's the visiting team looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Back to the action after this word. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. ABC is out there with Brooks. Then it's AI. Then there's lights out, and it's Harrison at the point. Hill pulls it in. Hill's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The pass to ABC. Good on the pass to ABC. Got a piece of it. Here's the break. Here's ABC and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
I think one of the best ways, guys, to score in transition is that quick hitter after the first burst.
Fast break. Here they come. Jumps up. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
Here's Black. Hill with some nice D.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride.
In Africa, along with FIBA. Clark, what do you think of that move?
I think it's another example, Kevin, of the globalization of the game and the NBA's intentional, purposeful way of expanding and continuing to grow the game for the sake of the business of basketball, which is a game that obviously you and I love.
And Clark, we see so many foreign players come into the NBA and play well. Not just play, but play well.
Yeah, and not just Africa, although
right.
a number of players from Africa, but a number of different countries have signed on. It could make for a more exciting league.
For the Bruins, the kid comes in for Riley, and ABC subbed in for Singleton. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Love kicks to Davis. Shot to stop the run. That one doesn't drop.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bruins.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
And that one misses. Mark, the two-way contract, a relatively new invention that gives players time in both the G League and the NBA.
I love it, Kevin, because it's another pathway for those aspiring to be NBA players to have a legitimate shot to make their dream come true. The G League is just a notch below the NBA in terms of overall talent. And so I love the fact that players who desire to be pros could have a pathway to get to the NBA by being part of the G League as well.
And these G League players are having an impact, aren't they? They're making a difference on a lot of teams.
40% of the players in the league have spent some time in the G League, so it speaks to the impact the G League has on the NBA. Holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now here's Davis. To stop the drive.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert. effort to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful, because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Pass to Christopher. Here's ABC. Clock at 4. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Do you think it helps the pace of the game with the NBA recently modifying the shot clock rule that after an offensive rebound, it doesn't go back to 24. It goes now to the new number, 14 seconds.
Well, I really like the rule because you don't have to bring the ball over the half-court line, which is 8 seconds, so it makes sense. And it does speed up the game, in my opinion.
And the Bruins going here with a whole new group out there. Passes it to Big Dog. It doesn't go for him.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Here's Big Dog. Here's Francis. Riley grabs the miss. Now the Bruins with it. 15 points in a row. A good run right now.
Yes. And with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Bruins.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall. And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for ABC.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Offensive rebound, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
At the line, Francis taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. There's a checked in for Robinson. The Bruins also with a sub. Cool Hands checked in for Campbell. Good on both. Now the Bruins with it. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Here's Cool Hands. And the pass to Silk. Here's Maverick. From deep. Tracks in the tray.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Harris up top. He's guarded by AI. Here's the machine. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And so it's the Bruins winning this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you later.